The feeling came before thought. A chill, a sense of something deeply wrong, something that had no place in the familiar comfort of her own bed. Claire lay still, her husband's scent lingering in the sheets, yet the warmth behind her didn't belong to him. Her pulse pounded in her ears. A slow, creeping dread crawled up her spine as she felt breath, steady measured, ghost against her shoulder. Every instinct screamed at her to move, to run, but fear rooted her in place. Then, in the faint silver of moonlight slipping through the curtains, she saw it. A shadow. One that didn't belong. Before she could react, a voice, low and quiet, sent a shudder through her body. "Claire, you weren't supposed to wake up." Her stomach twisted violently. That voice, it wasn't Jason's. But it wasn't a stranger's either. Heart hammering in her chest, she turned her head slowly, dread thick in her throat. And there, in the dim light, sat Nick. Jason's best friend. Nick had always been there, a permanent fixture in their lives, almost like family. He and Jason had been inseparable since college. Dinners, barbecues, holidays, he was always around. But never, not once, had she imagined this. "Nick," she breathed, her voice barely above a whisper. He didn't move. His expression was unreadable, his eyes dark with something she couldn't quite place. "What are you doing here?" she forced out. Nick exhaled sharply, tilting his head. "Jason doesn't deserve you, Claire. He never has." His voice was calm, almost gentle. "I've watched him take you for granted for years. I've been waiting for you to see it too." The room felt smaller, the walls pressing in around her. Her blood ran cold. "Get out," she ground out, her hands trembling beneath the sheets. But Nick just smiled. Not cruelly. Not kindly. Just knowingly. "You don't understand, do you?" His voice dropped, thick with something like regret. "Jason, he's been lying to you." A flicker of doubt. Of hesitation. Nick reached into his pocket, pulled out his phone, and with a few swipes, turned the screen toward her. Her stomach lurched. Texts. Photos. Proof. Jason had been cheating. Not once. Not recently. For years. Claire's mind reeled. Her breath came in shallow, disbelieving gasps. This wasn't real. It couldn't be real. Nick's voice was softer now, almost pitying. "I wasn't lying when I said you deserved better." His eyes searched hers. "I just didn't think you'd find out this way." A storm raged inside her, anger, heartbreak, a sickening sense of betrayal. And yet, beneath it all, an eerie understanding. Nick wasn't the villain in this story. Jason was. And just like that, Claire knew what she had to do. She didn't scream. She didn't cry. She didn't waste her breath on a confrontation. The next morning, she packed her bags. She took the evidence. And instead of calling Jason, she went straight to a lawyer. By the time he returned home, Claire was gone. Waiting for him were divorce papers and a very public revelation of his dirty secrets. And Nick, he disappeared from their lives. Maybe he was never a hero, but at least, in the end, he wasn't the biggest villain. So what would you have done in Claire's place? Confronted Jason in a fiery rage, or played it smart like she did? Let's talk. And if you love stories like this, stay sharp, stay aware, because sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction.